Last video we talked about finding that mentor, but today I want you to think of yourself as a mentor. You can positively affect everyone around you. You can lead, you have the tools, you have the information, you have the motivation to do all of this. And why I want you to do this and become a mentor is you retain the knowledge so much more when you teach. Teaching is probably the number one best way to retain and remember and absorb knowledge and do it the fastest way possible. Now, I'm not gonna get into the nerd stuff, but if you really care, you could go ahead and check out Google and look at the most effective ways of learning. At the top of the list, time and time again, it's gonna be teaching by far. I think it's over like 60%. But if you teach someone the things that you've learned, you actually retain all of that shit way better. And it happens really fast too. So there's a lot of ways you could go by this. Everything you're learning in your hobby, in your passion, in your workplace, or whatever it is, you can immediately take this information that you've learned and share it with people, and you can give examples with people. You can show them the step-by-step. If people are like, oh, what do you do for a living? You can share those same steps to them if you don't bore their mind out, if you don't bore them to death. But what I'm trying to talk about is beyond that. What you've went through is 3 months, is every single day. Maybe you skipped a few days, that's fine. But this is a 90-day program. And every single day you took away so much. You also discovered so much. You figured out so much of yourself. Wouldn't you want this for the people that you love around you? And the best way to do that is to slowly sneak these concepts when you're having conversations or whatever, and it helps you remember. And this is how we stay on top of this, because after this is done, I don't want you to forget. I don't want you to go 6 months and go, oh wait, yeah, oh my God, I remember now, I was supposed to be positive in this situation. Let's say you just randomly flip through the pages on your journal and you go, oh, pulling out arrows, I love this section. Now, how can I give this value to one of my closest friends? Maybe they're going through a tough time. Maybe they need some arrows that they need to pull. And you can share this with them, and you don't have to dump all 90 days and go crazy, but maybe you're already doing this, because when people are excited and they feel a change in themselves, it's hard not to share this with other people. So I highly recommend that if you can be a mentor to someone, and some of you guys are older siblings, and people look up to you, kids look up to you, your siblings look up to you, whatever, right? Maybe you are in a position where you are working, you have a high position where you have to train people. Maybe in school, you're like a president or of an organization or whatever, right? If you're in a position where you can mentor and people want information from you, use the stuff that you learned. Use all of these things. By all means, I won't feel bad about it. I won't feel like you're stealing anything, because at the end of the day, my goal is to help people achieve their own greatness. My goal is to help people free their minds. So if I could do it through you, I'm winning here. This is my goal. And the number one thing for me is to remove these limitations from as many human beings as possible, because the more we can do that, the more leaders we create, the more self-awareness we create, the more peace we create, the more happiness we create. It's nothing but positivity here. When you free your mind, you feel liberated, you feel calm, you feel happy, and you resonate greatness. And the whole goal behind all of this is when you're at peace, you can make the world a better place. And this is so exciting to me, because this is pretty much the end. Like, we made it. So the next thing to do at this moment is playing it forward. I want you to go out there and today, someone that you love, someone that you care about, give them a little bit of what you learned. Start spreading that love. Continue doing that. Every single person you run into, someone that you care about, someone that's affected you positively, give them back that favor by showing them something. Now, you don't have to take an official position as a mentor, because now that creates a weird relationship. All you got to do is go ahead and share this information and teach them and give them something that really benefited you. In this program, there's so much ammunition, there's so much information, there's so much knowledge now. And because I got you to write this in the journal, the proof is in the pudding. You can look back and remember how you used to think 90 days ago till now. it was completely different. And in 3 short months, you're like a completely different person. You've always had this in you. I just helped you unlock it. And I want you to go spread that with other people, because at the end of the day, that's what giving is all about as a human being. And that's what spreading love is all about. And also, I got you to write a lot of this stuff because writing helps retaining that information. There is research out there that even if you never ever read the book ever again, just writing alone while you're watching a video and thinking about it helps you retain the knowledge way more than just watching videos and listening. So I tried my best to figure out all the methods for you to learn effectively and remember the concepts and make it a part of your daily lives as much as possible, because my mission is for you to really absorb this and for this to actually have value and for this to really make an impact in your life. I don't want something to just motivate you and then nothing happens. When I started this program, I told you there's a difference between someone that goes, hey, New Year's resolution, I'm gonna work out, and then a week later they stop doing it. This program was designed to keep you going and keep you going throughout the years, and to remind you, just in case if you fell off, it's okay, just get back on the track. And before, you might have not told yourself that, but now you know, hey, we all take breaks. It's okay to sometimes fall off track, because we all do this, even the most successful people. And all we gotta do is just get back on and move on.